Somewhere deep inside this rainforest lies a hidden valley, home to some of the rarest and most mysterious creatures on Earth. That's exactly why I came to this dense rainforest and the trail leading into the mysterious valley. Today, I'm going to flip 100 different rocks in search of strange ant colonies, dangerous animals, and whatever other secrets this forest is hiding. I'm following the trail that leads into the hidden valley. So far, I've only come across a few small insects, but the deeper I go, the more interesting and more dangerous this rainforest becomes. Let's flip the very first rock. Wow! It's a young millipede. Its light brown body blends almost perfectly with the forest floor, making it incredibly difficult to spot. Unlike centipedes, millipedes don't hunt. When threatened, they curl into a tight spiral to protect their soft underside, and many species can even release a defensive chemical to discourage predators. I'll gently lift it with my tweezers so you can get a closer look. It has dozens of tiny legs, which help it move steadily across the forest floor and climb over leaves, rocks, and other obstacles with ease. After taking a closer look, I'll gently place it back where it belongs. I had to push my way through vegetation so dense that almost no sunlight could reach the forest floor. Everywhere I looked, there was nothing but thick layers of trees and tangled plants. It felt like I was disappearing into the heart of the rainforest. After walking for quite a while, I finally reached a small opening where sunlight broke through the canopy. It was the only bright spot I'd seen on this entire trail, but just ahead of me, the darkness of the rainforest was waiting once again. I finally made it through that section of the trail. Now, let's get back to flipping rocks. Well, the next few rocks turned out to be completely empty. Nothing was hiding underneath. Haha! I finally found a narrow trail leading down into the hidden valley. It looks like the real adventure is about to begin. The trail down is incredibly dangerous. It's steep, covered with loose rocks, and almost completely hidden from the sunlight. I have to watch every step carefully. One mistake could send me sliding down the slope. After making it through the darkness, the trail only became more difficult. The ground was uneven, loose rocks were everywhere, and thick vegetation closed in from every side. Every step demanded my full attention. Some sections were even more dangerous. I had to carefully walk across fallen tree trunks that stretched over deep rocky gaps. One wrong step could easily send me slipping into the rocks below. Haha! A little farther ahead, I spotted a tiny snail crawling up a tree trunk. It moved slowly and carefully, kind of like me making my way through this rainforest. Maybe it's a good sign that something exciting is waiting just ahead. All right, we've made it all the way down from the top of the mountain. And just down there, that's the hidden valley. The real adventure is about to begin. I flipped a few rocks here, but there was nothing underneath except a tiny earthworm and an empty snail shell. It wasn't much, but sometimes, even the quietest places are hiding something incredible. After pushing through the dense bushes, we finally made it into the hidden valley. The trees here are much shorter, the view is far more open, and for the first time, I can clearly see what's ahead. It feels like an entirely different world. Let's flip the first rock in this valley. Wow! There's an underground ant colony beneath it. Ants like these live in highly organized societies, with workers constantly digging tunnels, caring for the young, and protecting the nest. Even though they are tiny, together they form one of the most successful groups of animals on Earth. After taking a closer look, I gently placed the rock back, returning their home just the way I found it. A little farther ahead, I spotted a pair of grasshoppers. I hadn't even finished introducing them before. They both leaped away. Looks like they weren't interested in being on camera today. A little farther ahead, I found one of the strangest creatures I've ever seen. Its soft body looked almost exactly like a small twig, and I couldn't even make out any legs. Honestly, I have no idea what species this is. If you know, leave a comment below. I'd love to find out. And after that came another series of unsuccessful flips. I began making my way deeper into the valley. The vegetation quickly became denser, and the trail grew narrower with every step. It felt like the forest was slowly closing in around me. And now the daylight is slowly fading, the forest is growing darker, and the atmosphere feels completely different. I just spotted a praying mantis standing perfectly still, patiently waiting for its next meal. It may look calm and harmless, but don't be fooled. Its powerful front legs are deadly weapons, snapping shut in an instant to seize any prey that comes too close. High up in the leaves, I spotted a hairy caterpillar. It may look harmless, but its tiny hairs can cause painful skin irritation, intense itching, and burning if touched. In the rainforest, it's definitely one creature you should admire from a safe distance. Let's flip rock number 72. Oh, nothing again, just another empty rock. While I was busy flipping rocks, I suddenly noticed something crawling on my boot. Wow, a leech! These creatures may be small, but they are incredibly good at finding a host. They attach themselves quietly and feed on blood, often without being noticed at first. In forests like this, leeches can be everywhere, turning every step into something you have to be careful about. After that, I couldn't find much of anything, except for this tiny bug. Oh no, there it goes. It jumped away before I could even get a closer look. Under the leaves, I just found something incredible. Oh my god, a giant leopard gecko! This species gets its name from the dark spots covering its yellow body, giving it an appearance similar to a leopard. Unlike many other geckos, it doesn't rely on sticky toe pads to climb and spends most of its time on the ground. It's a skilled nighttime hunter, using its excellent eyesight and sense of smell to track down insects, spiders, and other small prey. Once close enough, it strikes with surprising speed before the prey even realizes what's happening. From what I've learned, some leopard geckos with rare patterns can be worth anywhere from a few hundred to several $100s. Quite an impressive little animal, but I won't be taking it home or trying to sell it. It belongs here, in the wild where it was meant to be. I'll simply admire it for a moment and then leave it in peace. Let's flip rock number 88, and nothing at all. Just another empty rock. Decided to wear protective boots today, otherwise I might have ended up being its next meal. You can see it waving its body around, searching for a new place to attach itself. If you're planning to explore forests like this, always wear proper footwear and check your clothes regularly. In environments this humid, leeches can be everywhere, and it's surprisingly easy to pick up a few without even noticing. I've been running into leeches constantly in my recent adventures, so I've become much more cautious around places like this. A little farther ahead, I spotted a moth resting quietly on a leaf. Unlike butterflies, moths are most active at night and play an important role in pollinating plants after dark. Its delicate wings almost seem to glow against the darkness of the rainforest. A little farther ahead, I came across a beautiful white snail slowly making its way across a rock. It seemed completely unbothered by my presence, moving at its own pace through the rainforest. Under the leaves, I found another strange creature. It looks a bit like a cricket, but its antennae are incredibly long, giving it a very unusual appearance. Honestly, I'm not sure what species this is. If you know, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to find out what we're looking at. Let's flip rock number 92. Wow! There's a crab under here, and right beside it is an ant colony. It's fascinating to see these two sharing the same rock. I can't tell whether the crab is trying to raid the nest or if it's actually avoiding becoming a target for the ants. Nature always seems to have another mystery waiting beneath the next rock. On the tree trunk, I spotted another wolf spider. It looks like it's waiting for its next meal to come by. Not me, so don't worry, I'll leave it to its hunting. Just ahead, I found 3 snails moving in a perfect line, one right behind the other. They may be following the same trail of mucus, which makes traveling easier and helps them conserve energy. It's a simple sight, but surprisingly fascinating to watch. A little farther ahead, I came across a pile of crab legs and claws. This was probably all that remained of an unfortunate crab. Out here, every creature is either hunting or trying not to be hunted. I can barely continue any farther. Ahead of me is a deep drop hidden beneath dense vegetation and tangled vines. I can't even see the bottom. The only way across would be a few old, rotting logs, and honestly, that's far too risky. It may only be a few steps away, but no discovery is worth getting hurt for. I'm going to find another way around. Not long after finding another way around, I came across a stink bug. These insects may not look impressive, but when threatened, they can release a strong-smelling chemical to discourage predators. It's a simple but very effective defense. As I reached this part of the valley, the sounds of the rainforest became much clearer. Birds calling in the distance, insects singing from the undergrowth, and countless unseen creatures adding their voices to the forest. Together, they create a beautiful natural symphony. Take a moment and listen with me. Beneath a patch of dry grass, I found a small centipede. I gently picked it up with my tweezers and placed it on a nearby rock so we could get a better look. But it had other plans. It immediately started running away. Up on a leaf, I spotted this hairy caterpillar. Honestly, it looks pretty intimidating. Just look at all those hairs. I don't even want to imagine what would happen if I accidentally touched it. A little farther ahead, I spotted a black moth resting with its wings spread wide open. What caught my attention were the two large dark spots on its wings. They almost look like a pair of eyes staring back at me. Many moths use markings like these to startle predators, making themselves appear much larger and more dangerous than they really are. While searching for the final find of the day, I noticed something unusual. Many of the leaves around me had perfectly round holes cut into them. Not just one leaf, dozens of them. After searching for a while, I still couldn't find the culprit behind those strange circular holes in the leaves. The only creature I came across was this bush cricket, but I'm pretty sure it's not responsible. Bush crickets usually nibble on the edges of leaves, while these holes are almost perfectly round. The real culprit is probably still hiding somewhere in this valley. And that's where today's adventure comes to an end. We explored a hidden valley, discovered strange creatures, and uncovered a few mysteries, but I still have a feeling this forest hasn't revealed its biggest secret yet. If you enjoyed coming along on this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next adventure. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and who knows, in the next episode, we might finally discover what has been hiding deep within this mysterious valley all along.